Hey guys, so I have this fun little card for us today. Just a simple card. I was on my Whatnot shop and a friend of mine, he was so kind. He bought all of my cards, my products. I mean, just bought everything out. It was just really, really cool. So we have several pieces of paper here for our card. And then we have an inside, but I'll get that last because it's also white and I don't want to confuse it. So when this paper is from Abstract Beauty, and it's an old paper from several years ago, and it comes with these 4x6 sheets, which is not very common from Stampin' Up, but all the sheets were 4x6, which is almost as much as a card base, and it gives you a little extra chunk. So this paper here is called the color is Just Jade. And it almost matches this lagoon. But you see the lagoon is too blue and the jade is too green. So it didn't really look right. And even with the white in between, I just wasn't feeling the color. So I thought, what if I add something really contrasting? And then, because these pieces here are almost like Lagoon, and so Lost Lagoon, so I was kind of leaning towards some of that. So anyway, so that's how I decided on the paper. So this piece is 4 1/4 by 11 inches and scored at 5.5. And this piece of Pretty Peacock is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Remember, we always go down 1/4 inch. Then this white piece is 3 3/4 by 5. And then this piece is 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, and we're gonna layer them down. And these circles are 1 1/4 inch and 3/4 inch. I found that was the best proportion in order to get the ears. So, all right, so let's go ahead and start gluing. We're gonna also have a piece that goes in the inside, but I didn't want to get that white piece confused with this short piece. So let's make our layers. It's a pretty quick card, you know, it's just layered. A lot of layers, but sometimes that's enough. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's enough. Sometimes that's all you need. Just some pretty layers, and that's a nice little card. So I wanted some simple things. I'm going to make some other more complicated things. Just one thing at a time. I think I'm going to make some Winnie the Pooh. I got to get some paper. And so just got to replenish all this stock that was sold. So we'll go ahead and glue this. It's so cold. That's why I've got these gloves on. Whenever I filmed this, it was during the time that it was so cold. I don't think I'm going to share this on the same day, but we'll see, maybe. I try and spread my videos out, but sometimes I film all my videos in 1 or 2 days to try and help with making sure they get posted on time every day. It's just a little difficult sometimes. So now we're going to take our dimensionals. So we've got our basic layers. I mean, just pretty card, right? And then I decided to use the peacock as the contrasting color on the front here. And so we're going to go ahead and put some dimensionals in the back of the ears, or the Mickey head. I just find that when there tends to be a nice little like 1/2 inch layer difference in the circles, makes the perfect Mickey silhouette ears. Perfect. There we go. Right there in the corner. No other embellishments other than this simple, easy, cute card. Yeah, this one looks a little better than that one. This one's a little more wide. Something was bothering me about this one. I think it's because the ears were too far apart. But it's okay. It's not that bad. Anyway. So, okay, this one's too small. This is the wrong size. I told you how some of my pieces were smaller and bigger. Okay, so this is the wrong size. So we got to find the right size. That's why I try not to get them all mixed up. Okay, this one is the one that goes on the inside. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm going to go ahead and take some of the excess that I cut off when I was trimming that paper down. And I'm just going to glue that at the top. You know, I like to have a little surprise on the inside. So it was pretty cool, this paper, because one side had all kinds of gold on it. And then the other side had this various types of patterns. And so I like the paper. I used it quite a lot. I still have a lot left because I also used it for a class. Oops, I got glue everywhere now. It slid out of my fingers. There we go. Let's see if we can get it, save it. I think we can save it. There's a little bit of glue off the edge here, and we'll get it cleaned up. So let's go ahead and let that glue. We'll let that glue up. And let me glue it down while it's drying. And we'll do the eraser to try and get that little excess glue that I spilled up. So you want to wait till the glue is a little dry. Put this on the inside. So this is 4 1/4 by 5, or 4 inches by 5 1/4. And just gives a nice layer inside to write on. I just think it gives it a finished look when I do this. And so let's go ahead and clean this up. And this is just a glue eraser from the Dollar Tree. Stampin' Up! Used to sell them, but you can buy them on Amazon or wherever, but this is just called an adhesive eraser, they call it. And it just picks up the glue because the rubber of it, I guess, just picks up the glue. So if you have a little extra glue anywhere, this will pick it up. And that's our card. No other embellishments, nothing else, just keeping it real simple, real basic. And that's all. That's all she wrote. That's it. Just a simple card. Just keeping it, you know, just need to add to my stock, so thought I'd make that card. So thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate you. And hopefully this cold front will move. I usually like the cold, but I don't like it so cold that my fingers are freezing. But I do appreciate the cold because I miss it. I used to love having some snow and some cold. All right, well, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. And be sure to comment, like, follow, all the things. You know, thanks for watching. All right, thanks. Bye.